I have to admit, streaming without the what's it called, the stream deck, actually a lot harder than streaming when you have it. I must admit. Also, I feel like somebody moved my damn monitor or something. I should not be like dead center of the screen like this. It should be like tilted that way some. Whatever. It's Friday. We're less than a week away from Legends Zaw coming out. I am so excited for that. But before we can have our dessert, we gotta finish our... I did it again. I am constantly logging into the wrong file every single time. Like literally every time. You would think that I would have learned by now, right? Like, but I keep pressing the wrong one. Pretty sure that there was DLC for this that came out. There's nothing big, right? Nothing to write home about, but I'm like 85% certain that they did in fact release some fly shit for this game after it released, right? Also, hello to Owens, hello to Bats, fellas. Good to see you guys. Happy Friday and such. Y'all are early, god damn.
Just subscribe.
Oh no. Bro, did you just subscribe on October? Don't you know what's gonna happen? If you're not too careful, bro, the scent of Twitch subscriptions might just awaken some horrible, nefarious creature. It is a dark and stormy night. As you walk down the path in the woods, you feel a cold, chilling sensation in the air. It is I, Count Savula! Yes, that is right, you foolish mortals! Do I smell a Twitch subscription in the air? Do you not know what this means? I am like a shark with the scent of blood. I smell your Twitch subs and your primes. Oh, yes, Axiom. Oh, it is so good in my mouth. Oh, I love it. I do. I absolutely do. You fools. My name is Count Sabula, and I am here for your subscriptions and primes. They are what I am cursed to sustain my blood with. I already fucked it up. It is delicious. I run on Twitch primes and subscriptions, but if I eat too many, it will kill me and put me in an untimely demise. The orthodontist, hold your teeth, we need the money back. You fool! It is I! The supernatural creature who is here to take your primes and subs. But there is a way to defeat me. If I have too many subscriptions, I will engulf my stomach and explode. And probably, you will be able to receive many rewards from defeating me. If you dare! Yes! Suffer, mortals! Suffer my wrath! Is there anybody who is strong enough, brave enough to challenge me? Count Subula. I suppose I will get away, because there is nobody here who has the confidence to defeat me, except for Axiom. I forgot I summoned him. It is October! Oh, you fools! How could you possibly forget? But yes, welcome everybody to your doom! I am here to suck the shit out of you. I am only here for your plans and subscriptions. Hand them over right now. No donations. I do not want bits. I only want primes and subbies. Gift subs count as well. Yes, suffered. The gifts count as well. Oh, you will never defeat Savula. You will never defeat Savula. I am too powerful. I am too big and strong. Oh, look what I can do. I can do that. I have so many powerful abilities, not to mention all of my dastardly minions too. Oh yes, who can forget DJ Racist, who is currently playing my sinister music, as well as the Slurmancer, who will cast his powerful spells on you. Yes, that is right, yes! I didn't think about it. I should probably change my, like, you just gifted to blah blah blah, to change it to, like, be themed to this. But I didn't really think about it at the time. You fools! They expect one of us in the coffin, brother. Ah, are you familiar with the Batman series? I am not a fan. I don't know why. You can probably guess why. He is an imposter. Actually, they did release a Batman versus Dracula movie. It did not end well. Good movie, but not an accurate representation of what would happen. Foolishness, absolute foolishness. Well, it seems that nobody here is brave enough to challenge Count Sabula, except for Axiom Fior with the resubscription of 18 months. My goodness. They have been subscribed for 29 months. Have I even been here for 29 months? No. But thank you for the nourishment. It seems that Sabula lives for yet another night. But I will return! Oh man. Oh shit. Guys, I'm so sorry. I blacked out there again. Always seems to happen around October. I just like, I get very woozy, you know, and then I just pass out. Also, my mouth hurts again. See all like the drool? I got like a little cut right here. So I have like a weird taste in my mouth. Tastes like Twitch subs. But, you know, not that many, right? It's a very powerful taste. I think I only had like one or two, but I don't know. That doesn't really make sense. What'd I miss, everybody? I'm sorry. We're here to play some Pokemon. Actually, how did I get into these? I wasn't wearing this because it's actually like a pretty nice and cool day. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take these off. And we're gonna continue with what we were doing. I was playing some Pokemon. Look, the screen blacked out, which means that I was probably gone for a while, huh? Oh, tastes like subs. Oh boy, it tastes like the color purple. We will miss Count Subula. Subula? You mean the legendary creature of the night? But that's just a myth. Subula's not real. No. It couldn't be. Nah. That got me kind of hyped. What? Seeing me pass out in front of the screen? Nacho, it's good to see you. There was someone strange on screen. Huh? Could it have been this woman with no eyebrows? I wouldn't call her strange. That's kind of mean, but I hear you. I also completely forgot that you know how like in Pokemon they limit you with the badges to be like, if your homeboy trades you a level 100 fucking Lickitung for sinister purposes, you can't just take that and go all the way to the Elite Four. In this game, they gate you with progression to the Pokedex. Like the Pokedex is your gym badges essentially. And I'm a 5-star member. So we ended the stream on Wednesday, I believe, by getting to the point where we can go to the last like region of the game. See what I'm doing this? And this one's got some bangers. Like the Pokemon that are in this area are dope as hell. Also, the leveling curve in this game is like hilarious. It is all over the fucking place. But yo, let me I digress. Fellas, how are you guys doing? How are we doing on this lovely Friday? Battlefield 6 came out today. I'm excited for it, but like I only want to play that game with friends. I'm not gonna boot up on my own, right? I also I've been playing a little bit more Pokemon Unite. I literally when I watch Fawn, let me give her a shout out actually. Exclamation mark SO Fawn Lace. Is this gonna work? Nope. Let's give her the old style shout out. I've been watching more Fawn when I get the chance because, you know, school shit. But she's been playing a little bit more Unite, and anytime she does, I watch because I like watching. And I have a lot of Pokemon in that game. It's just fun, right? I think Unite is perfect for me specifically because it's like playing League without any of the toxicity or hatred. So I've been watching Fawn play Unite, and then I play every now and then. It's a good little balance, good little mix. I don't know who to switch to. I can use these guys now, but they are way too strong. But yeah. I'm alive. Well, damn, that's a pretty low bar to clear. What are we up to? Come on now. I have been swamped with school stuff, and I actually think that's what I want to talk about a little bit, because Jesus Christ. When are we doing Buzzswole and Crustle stun combo? Bro, I hit a fucking heavenly... Oh, goodbye. I hit like a heavenly tempo with a quick play partner of mine that I could not believe. Like it was like this guy was in my brain and communicating with me across time and fucking space. Oh god, he's still asleep. So I did Crustle and Mega Lucario because Mega Lucario came out, and so I did I was playing Mega Lucario, my teammate was playing Crustle, and you know how Crustle can do like the put you in the Thunderdome shit? So Mega Lucario has close combat, and Crustle puts you in the Thunderdome. So between the two of us, what ended up happening was he would put them in the arena with me, and then I would just beat the fuck out of them with close combat. And this was with a quick play teammate, and I was like, this is how the game needs to be played all the time, actually. Haven't been feeling like myself. We all have those off days, but I have noticed, man, like, not to get too personal or anything, if you gotta talk about it, you know, like, right time and place, right? Like, if you feel comfortable talking about it here, if something's bothering you, or if nothing's bothering you, but you just feel like you're off, you know, like, the human brain is its own worst enemy, you feel me? So, you know, I get it, right? Like, I get it. Earlier this week, I was feeling a certain way as well, but we're past that, you know? Players with a brain are a huge dopamine pool. I love having teammates that are good. I hate having teammates that are bad. Hot take, right? But no, the reason I bring it up is because I am new to Pokemon Unite. I don't play often, but that is like my go-to off-stream fuck around game. I was actually playing it for the past 2 hours. I wanted to stream earlier, but I couldn't, right? Like I wanted to stream early, but I ended up playing a whole bunch of Pokemon Unite, you feel me? So I'm playing the game and I have very few hours in it because I'm new to it. I've never played League, so I'm like green. And my teammates are just omega ass to where I go, there's no way you're this bad. But I need to take a step back and remember, Pokemon is, you know, the fan base has a lot of adults now, but you have to remember that Pokemon is a genre. It is a series that... Hey, take this banana, dude. Turn around. Eat this banana. Hey, Dim! Happy Friday. What are you up to? But yeah. Pokemon is a franchise that the audience grew up with it, but that doesn't mean that they're not trying to get more new kids into the genre. So there is a strong possibility that the teammate that I am getting fucking like livid about, it could be like an 8-year-old kid who can't afford the new Pokemon game, so he plays Unite, right? And I'm over here hopping up and down in my chair, grown-ass man, being like, I want you to get loaded up into a cannon and shot into the sun. It could be a child, right? So I have to like remember that. Oh, hi Apom, you're friendly. You want to join the team? That guy literally walked up to me. That's awesome. This game rules. I love this. Waffle House. I walk out of work 30 months early so I can go do your DLMAO. Of course you pop up. I'm gonna put you in my ear so I'm listening but definitely can't respond. Thank you for being here. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope all is well. I'm trying now. I gotta be a little more conscious about like blasting people's eardrums with my loud ass voice. I can't help it, dude. I have a very loud voice. Just got into bed to chill, watch some stuff before I sleep. Okay. Fellas, how are we feeling about that new Pokemon game? I am perfectly fine with people being like, not interested, not for me, blah, blah, blah. But I do want to get some opinions. Like, what do you guys think of it? Look at that. Call that a family reunion. Damn, easy catch. But yeah, like I'm very excited for Legends ZA. I know there were a lot of people that were like, what? The mega evolutions for the starters aren't available in the base game? No buy from me. I'm gonna keep it so real. It's scummy, but that's not gonna make me not play the game. I'm just gonna be like, huh, kind of a yet another blunder from Nintendo, you know? That's really all it is to me. It's just stupid that they did that. It's not gonna make me not play the game. Plus, this is my favorite Pokemon game. I haven't been talking about it like it is, but this is my favorite Pokemon game. Oh, it's a, what's this motherfucker's name? Bergmite? Yo, eat bananas, bro. Fellas, hit a banana for me one time. One time. Gotcha. That should be a catch, right? Yeah, there you go, see? Got the banana. Thank you. I love that shit. I should probably turn that into like a 7TV emote on top of that. Also, hello Link Hunter. Got blue nut by that Gardevoir? Yeah. Got blue nut by Gardevoir. I don't know what that means, but that's pretty cool, man. Congrats. I'm excited for it regardless of what others are saying about it. That's where I am too. Pretty much exactly where I'm at. I'm interested actually, but not like sold. I don't even have a Switch 2, but I can be persuaded. Well, the good thing is if you have a Switch at all, you can play Legends ZA. It will run better on the Switch 2. But if you're on the fence about it, dude, I am probably gonna do like a whole playthrough of that game. So if you guys are on the fence or you just want somebody to watch that will also play the game, I'm gonna be playing it. I'm probably gonna stream the whole thing. But yeah, let me see. I'm not really interested in Pokemon, but I am curious about that Gamma Emerald development. It's going, I'm pretty sure. Like it's going smoothly. Gotcha! Probably. I know he's adding VTubers to the game as Pokemon trainers, and that's where I'm like, alright, this actually made me lose interest. Oh, man. I just write that instead of ball. Ah, got blue nut by ball. We're gonna close combat this guy. So I think I asked before, I said like, who here is not familiar with Legends Arceus? Because again, it is my favorite Pokemon game. They took a lot of swings with this and I think it paid off for the most part. I'm not doing a good job showcasing all the tools that they give you to like make Pokemon catching easy as shit. But this really is like the best Pokemon game they ever made. I will also say, gotcha! I will also say that if not for the fact that it ran like hot ass, Pokemon, oh, what are you, 45? Send it! If not for the fact that Gen 9 ran like shit, that would also be the best Pokemon game they ever made, but it's just not, that just ain't how it is, you know? Uh-oh. Wait, no, we eat that. Yeah, like they changed the way that everything works. And then in Legends ZA, I am very interested in the new combat mechanics. Now that shit plays like Final Fantasy and or Xenoblade Chronicles. We got any Gooners in the chat? I don't even have to ask if you're a Xenoblade fan. Are you a Gooner? You're automatically a Xenoblade fan. So the combat in ZA looks like it's going to be very similar to Xenoblade, except without the big honkin' bazongas flying around the screen. This game is so goated. Agree. 100% agree, dude. This game's sick. Did you play Genshin? I mean, I play Genshin, yeah. Why do you ask? I've been playing a little more Genshin. I got the new character, Flynn's. He's fun, right? Like, I haven't had a new Electro character in literally 2 years or so. The last new character I got was, or the last new Electro character I got was Chlorind, and that was 2 years ago. I missed out on Veressa. I didn't get Yansan. I'm a fucking mess, right? It's totally new for me. Haven't played or watched since like Gen 5. Oh, if that's the case, dude, you might be the target audience, because Legends ZA is a, I'm not gonna say it's a sequel to it's a soft sequel to Gen 6, because there are characters who are related to other characters from Gen 6. Oh, all right. Violence it is. Make it a 2-on-1 too. Fuck it. The way that these games are, the Legends games, it's actually really cool stuff. So Legends Arceus, the one I'm playing right now, is Gen 4 Sinnoh, but 100 years in the past, right? That's why the main character looks like Dawn, the Gen 4 protagonist, but it's not actually her. This is another character whose name is Akari, right? Wait, the girl is Akari, the guy is Ray. Pretty sure. Well, wow, I just threw that away. Fuck me. So if you've never played Gen 6, that's going to be really interesting because Legends EA takes place, we don't know exactly when, but it takes place in the future after Gen 6, right? Gotcha! That should be a catch. It's not always guaranteed, but yeah, there you go. So you can catch Pokemon without even battling them. Because, you know, that shit does get kind of tedious, if I'm being honest. And here's the main gameplay. This is the Pokedex. You are the first person in history to create and fill out the Pokedex. And it's not just find the Pokemon, catch the Pokemon, it's interacting with the Pokemon. See how it says number caught, number of light specimens, number you've caught without being spotted, and it's different for every single Pokemon. Usually it's like get caught or evolve them a certain time, or even shit like watch Togepi use Draining Kiss X amount of times. Do you guys know, I think I said this last stream, but it was around the end, so, you know, it was like when a lot of people had already left for the night. Do you guys know what the reward is for filling out the Pokedex, which takes hundreds of hours, by the way? It's not a task you knock out in even a month of playing. The reward is you get to have a boss battle against Arceus. And if you win the boss battle, you get to catch Arceus. This is currently the only legal way to obtain Arceus. That's fucking gnarly. In my opinion, that's like amazing. Turn around, bro. Gotcha. No! Damn it. I did it. How long did it take you? That's my question. How long did it take you to do everything in order to like complete the game? Because it is cool as shit. Also, they even justify it. They justify like, bro, this is God, right? This is the God Pokemon. How is it that this like 12-year-old child can catch God? There is a reason, and it actually makes sense. You defeat Arceus in the raid battle. It's really cool. And then the game goes, yo, good job. I will allow you to like get an embodiment of me. So you're not catching Arceus, you are catching one of its like 20,000 hands that it says in the Pokedex that it has. So when the Pokedex says this Pokemon has 20,000 hands, people take that shit literally like, he got how many hands? No, it is a piece of Arceus, which possibly means like 1/20,000th of its actual power, canonically. It's like a fragment. Exactly. You're not catching Arceus, you're catching like, you're catching an essence of it. That's fucking cool. Shohei! Oh, if that had hit, that would have been so fly. Shohei! There you go. We probably caught that. Yeah! Able to do it in my first playthrough because before I would progress an area, I'd hunt all the Pokemon. Yup. It's actually not a bad strat because that's what I did in my normal playthrough. And the game doesn't let you progress unless you fill out the Pokedex enough. You know what I mean? Not all the way through, but you can't finish the game without at least interacting with a lot of it. Which is good, you know? I don't have to fill out everything, but just me fucking around doing what I'm doing right now will help me fill out the Pokedex. Nah, Shohei! Watch the snipe. Watch the snipe. Fuck. And now the Piloswine is behind me, angry. This game rules. And so Legends EA is just gonna be this, but in the future instead of El Past, you know? That's cool. Is this right after the Civil War he started? No, this is like... Okay, this game might take place before that, but it's not related to it at all. Legends EA is going to take place in the future, way after the events of Gen 6. Like, Pokemon X and Y, Legends EA takes place after Pokemon X and Y. It might be the game that takes place after everything in the Pokemon timeline, if I'm being honest. You're caught? Yeah, you're caught. See how easy it is to like catch Pokemon and even level up? I do want to do this. I do want to like, you know, do this so that number defeated. Okay. So that we don't have to backtrack too much in the future. Ooh, Shohei. Excuse me. Oh, fuck me. Turn around for me. Nice. I'll say this. I was over level for sure when I played because the way I played, but that ending, I barely won. No spoilers, but the ending of this game is amazing. The post game for this game might be the biggest reveal in all of Pokemon. I really don't like to be the guy that's like, I hate people that exaggerate shit, but I don't think it's an exaggeration. Oh, this guy's level 55. I don't think it's an exaggeration to say that the ending of this game, post game, is the best reveal in all of Pokemon. Is Ash the final boss or something? What if I told you it was something way cooler than that? What if I told, like, that would be crazy, but what if I told you that the ending of this game is something even cooler than Ash being the final boss? I actually really want to get to that point because I think that showing it to you guys would be incredible. And it's been a minute since I had a goal on stream. I think that showing you guys the finale to Legends Arceus would make my fucking day. The post-game reveal had me shook. It's good. The post-game reveal in this game is fucking insane. I can't catch you, right? Nope, you're aggroed. Onwards, Taylor. This is my Sneasler. Her name is Taylor Swift. Did you girl boss too close to the sun? It's been stuck in my head, but in a bad way. I don't think if years after Gen 6's character from that game does appear again, but aged up a bit like the detective girl. Falsehoods. The main character of Legends. The main character of Gen 6 is not in the trailer for Legends EA. I think that it's the same thing that's happening here, where like, this is not Dawn, this is somebody that looks like her, possibly like a cousin, it doesn't really matter. But the main character of Legends ZA is somebody who looks like the main characters from Gen 6, whose names escape me at the moment. But no, it's not them. It's not the main character aged up, it's somebody else. Especially they have different names too. I think the main guy, I forget his name. I played Pokemon Masters and I still don't remember their names. Alright, you want some of this, bro? You want some of this? Oh, he's level 68, actually. I changed my mind. Ah! What fucking move did he just use? Oh, stupid head ass boy. Lucas? I thought it was Lucas too, but no. Lucas is the protagonist of Gen 4. So it's Dawn and Lucas are the MCs of Gen 4. For Gen 6, it's Serena and French boy. What's the French boy's name? It is not Jean-Pierre. It is not Jean-Luc. It's some other shit, bro. That shit gonna be like Emmanuel. Callum? Yes, that's what it is. Thank you. Mods, give +2 social credit to Owens for giving me the correct answer. Oh. As you see here, ladies and gentlemen, we got a Snorunt, right? These little bastards, they have an internal body temperature of -50. Gotcha. We're gonna turn his ass into shaved ice. What the fuck is that noise? There's something out here. It's Cynthia, isn't it? She's always been a savage. I will not confirm or deny anything. I will confirm that it's not Ash. It's something way cooler, but I'm not gonna let you guys guess. But I promise you, it's fucking amazing. The game is in the past, bro. That's true. It can't be Cynthia. Cynthia's like 100 years too early for this. Got your big ass. Oh, hell no. You? Onwards, Ulysses. Whoop. I'm still doing that. I'm still making the same dumbass mistake. Is John Cena's ancestor? The guy we're about to see might be John Cena's ancestor. Oh, this is the good song, but it's like bugged. It never plays when it's supposed to. I didn't talk about that. The music in this game is amazing. Listen to this. DJ. Tell me that's not amazing. You hear that? My goodness. So that's why I'm excited. I'm excited for Legends ZA. We're gonna get new music, and Pokemon music has never been bad. We're gonna get new characters. I hope that they have a good story. I can't say, right? But like, the story for Pokemon has actually been pretty consistently good in the past couple of years, so I have faith that they won't give us a bad story, right? Like, I'm not worried about that. But we'll see, right? It could go bad. Oh, it's Red. The character is my guess. Hi, Dr. Henry. Dude, I am so excited for you guys to see the post-game reveals. It's good. Like, I promise you, it's good. What? Hey! Got into a fight way over there. That's okay. We don't need to fight everything. I am gonna switch my lead because this is a horrible lead. There you go. Credit where it's due, Pokemon be in they bag when it comes to music. There is no bad Pokemon music. Even from Gen 1, it's always been a slapper. I think my favorite champion theme, it's a tie between two champion themes of the previous game. Gen 9. It's either Nemona's champion theme, which is your rival, because your rival is a champion, or it might be, I never know how to say this name, Kieran? Kieran? I think it's Kieran. Kieran is one of the coolest characters in Pokemon, and I'm gonna explain why right now. Kieran is this very, like, soft-spoken, wow, 2v1, wow, where is my team? 2v1, that's crazy. It doesn't matter. Just finished Backyard. Pause for a sec to say I want to see the reveal. Okay, I will announce it on the Discord when we are at the postgame. In case anybody, like, misses it, I will literally put it up on the Discord to be like, yo, get in here. You don't want to miss this. Because it deadass is, like, an incredible reveal. This game is actually really good. Best story in Pokemon for sure. Gameplay is good and innovative. It's actually my favorite Pokemon game. Now, back to Kieran, right? I don't know how to say his name. He is like a very soft-spoken boy. He's kind of like what people would describe as a herb. Like, he doesn't really stand on business. And to, like, really rub in salt to the wound, he watches you, the main character, who, like, everybody loves him. You're an amazing Pokemon trainer. Your dick is like 4 inches bigger. Like, you just have everything you want, and he has nothing that he wants. And then there's this legendary Pokemon called Ogerpon, one of the coolest legendary Pokemon they've ever made. And Ogerpon is out here, like, misunderstood. Actually has a lot in common with him, right? And Ogerpon chooses you. He has grown up obsessed with Ogerpon. Here's another character, by the way. Sabi, she is the ancestor of Cheryl from Gen 4 Pokemon. Let me pull it up. Pokemon. I get my names mixed up, but I'm pretty sure it's Cheryl. She's the girl who's partners with a Blissey. Yep, I got it. Main monitor. That's the wrong screen. We go here, go back. I really need to fix my Stream Deck. So this is Cheryl, right? And this woman is related to this girl. You guys see it, right? They have the same hair split. They literally look the same. But yes. So Kieran he grew up with the Legend of Ogerpon. He loves Ogerpon. It's the GOAT to him. And then Ogerpon is like, "Yo, can you please battle me? And if you win, I will join you. I will literally become your Pokemon." And then you beat him because you're the fucking chosen one. And then freaking Kieran is like mauling. Like, he is so mad that the legendary Pokemon chooses you over him that it causes a Bleach, the anime, it causes a Bleach level metamorphosis inside of him. Y'all know Bleach, right? You know Sosuke Aizen? Spoilers for a fucking decade-old anime. Aizen becomes a bad guy. He's like a guy that gets murked very early on, and then the reveal is like, no, actually, I'm the bad guy, and I was behind all of it. Spoilers. What if I told you that Kieran has like the exact same character arc as Aizen from Bleach? And yes, we're still talking about a Pokemon game. So he has like, he's okay. He uses like cute little Pokemon that are cool, right? And then he loses to you. Ogerpon becomes his best friend, or becomes your best friend. And it causes such a drastic change within him that the next time you hear from him, he went on like this insane Andrew Tate regimen where he becomes the champion of a whole other fucking place. He was so mad that the legendary Pokemon chose you over him. He was like, she was ugly anyway. She's a bitch. I didn't like her anyway. And then becomes the champion of a whole other place, which is the Blueberry Academy. You're the champion of Naranja Academy because you're playing Pokemon Scarlet, or if you're playing Violet, you're Uva Academy. The orange and fucking grape. Point being, you're a champion, he becomes a champion, and you can battle him, and he is really strong. But more importantly, his music might be my favorite champion theme in any Pokemon game. Or it's Nimona. Either one. I haven't done the DLC yet. I'm gonna do them now since I have the Switch too. Oh, bro, you should have been on that. It's worth doing. The DLC... And I get a lot of people being like, Pokemon with DLC. Shut up. A lot of games have DLC, and I would much rather have DLC for a Pokemon game than have like a third version that's the exact same game but with a little bit of extra content. Now, you just get that extra content without paying for a full game. It's literally like a positive on the side of gamers, but people would rather bitch than take a moment to be like, wait, no, this is actually like a better deal than what we always used to get. Oh, this shit, a 2v1. Well, we gotta go for this guy. Big Mons. Here's a Pokemon quiz. What was the second Pokemon that Red caught in the manga? The manga? Bruh, you think I know how to read? My ass don't be reading, bro. I'm sorry. I know that he has a Poliwhirl. He's got a big variety in the manga. Like he's actually a pretty diverse trainer in the manga. We don't want Pokemon to be like COD. That's the problem though, is that like I think the DLC formula, that's not going away. Like, I completely hear what you're saying, but what do you guys prefer? Let me ask that. How about that? Do you guys prefer Pokemon to have 1 or 2 DLCs that are expansions on the existing games that add new Pokemon, new items, new forms and evolutions? Or would you rather have it be the way that it used to be, where you have Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, and now you have to pay full price for another new Pokemon game that is in the same region, but you got to do the whole thing again, and then there's a little bit of extra content? Because I feel like content-wise, you get more from the DLC, and you get to keep your file. That's the thing I like about it, you know? I know you're hoping for Pokemon Gun to be a thing after the release of Sword and Shield. They just call it the Gun DLC. It's right there. Pokemon Sword and Shield. And then you have Pokemon Gun. And it's literally Zacian, Zamazenta, and Zermain. And it's a fucking wolf with a gun in his mouth. We always talk about wolves with swords in their mouths. When is the one that has the damn Uzi? Imagine a dog with a fucking SMG in the mouth. You know, that'd be so good. The stats on that thing would be insane. I don't know, man. We prefer the DLC because we don't want it to be like COD, where all the damn CODs should have been DLC instead of dumbass full price game. Oh, we're on the same page. I just misunderstood what you said. You're completely right. Yeah. Like, Call of Duty DLC was actually not a bad thing, because it's like, hey, here's more maps, right? Because that's all it really is in COD, is like new map. But now they sell you what feels like it should be DLC, but as a full-priced product. But nobody's dumb enough to be like, oh, finally, the new COD. Everybody knows, like, a lot of it could have just been DLC instead of buying a full price thing again. Waffle House, that's actually like a perfect comparison, dude. Mods, give Waffle House +2 social credit for making a wonderful point. Zermain gotta be a thug-like Pokemon. I'm glad nobody got upset at me saying that. Zacian, Zamazenta, and Zermain. Based on a true story, bro. Having like an M50 strapped to its back and the trigger is a bar in their mouth. Oh my god. Get a load of this guy. I named him Zermain. You can tell this Pokemon was clearly made by Americans for Americans. Who wants to see what crazy ass Pokemon is gonna be in this time-space hole? I hope that it's something crazy. For the people in the stream who aren't familiar with this game, this is a time-space hole, and in this location you can find Pokemon that don't exist. Let me clarify what that means. These are like time paradox bubbles, and inside of them— oh, okay, Electabuzz just fucking showed up! Alright! Calling an assist now, are we? He really just rolled up. Like, what are y'all up to here? Can I join? That is so obnoxious. And guess whose turn is next, by the way? He really just walked up. What is your problem, dude? Three's a crowd. And okay, this is great. He's trying to, like, milady the situation. He's like, oh no, is somebody insulting your honor, Rapidash? I'm here. We'll stop them together, type shit. Bro said I'm here to be on the squad. Bro thinks he's on the team or on the payroll. Hit him with the dazzling gleam. I gotta go for the Rapidash. I don't have a choice. Let me scramble his prions. There's like an E-couple. You got the E-girl and the gamer gremlin boyfriend. You can tell which one is which. Which one is which. Yeah, I said that right. That made me so mad. He wasn't there, and then he was. Anywho, the time-space holes that I'm in right now, they allow Pokemon that don't exist in the game to be found in the game. For example, Sneasel and Weavile don't exist. We have Hisuian Sneasel, and we have Sneasler, which is the evolution. So in this place, you can find Pokemon from the future, such as regular ass Sneasel, even though it's not supposed to exist. Whoa, relax, relax. I'm here for the shard. Is that a revival? Oh, fuck! Also, this is a... Oh! Ah! Ah! That's my favorite Pokemon of all time. Guess who's going on the team? Guess who's going on the team right fucking now? We gotta get rid of the Chuzz. Oh, my baby! I didn't know Scizor was even in this game. Ooh! It's a lot of damage. I need him. I need him so much. I love you, Scizor! Ugh! I tried to take the hit for Luxray. It doesn't work that way. Dude, I need him. 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 Oh, he's gonna be kind of hard to catch though, huh? Oh, I need her. It's a lady Scizor. Oh my god, please let me catch this. Please let me catch this. Okay, we are in range. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. I can't look. No! I heard it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think I made him mad. That was resisted. You're coming with me. Oh! Ah! Yes! 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 That is my go. But you see what I mean? Scizor does not exist in this game. You have Scyther and you have Cleavor. Scizor is not real and cannot hurt you. You feel me? So it's cool shit like that. This is a one-on-one, level 48. We're gonna give it a little love tab to vibe check. I am deadass so happy I caught that. I actually think Scizor doesn't even count for the Pokedex because it's not part of Hisui. Whoop. Oh my goodness. But yeah. Fellas, I hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday. I'm gonna share a story about college now, okay? It still counts? Oh, that's weird. I would think that it wouldn't count because you can only get them through like the space-time holes. Oh, I thought that was a damn Solosis. Oh, there's some fly-ass items here. I should have been going here the whole time. But they're not very common, you know? There's some cool-ass Pokemon that spawn in here, too. Oh, Pokemon in the tree? Is it going to be a normal Pokemon from the tree, or is it going to be, like, a cool Pokemon from the tree? There's nothing cool about this. A fucking Wormadam? I don't think I have this, though. Maybe I do. Wow. Takes hits like a champ, though. I like how they did a crossover with Digimon in this game. They added Polygon. Actually, the Pokemon's name is Porygon. You would know that if you played some more Pokemon. Heh, he's been around since Gen 1. All the regional variants from the time hole count. They just count as part of the mission that says see a different file. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's actually pretty neat. That's a catch. Yeah! I am so excited for ZA. Anywho, college, right? So, we're having midterms where, the distortion is over, but I think we made out of that like bandits. We got some fly ass Pokemon out of that. Ain't even gonna be mad at that. I just did that to go up. I mean, I wanted to catch this without the violence. Are you running away? Nope, you're not. Oh, there's two. There's a third one that hasn't seen me yet. But he's in the water. So the water kind of sucks because, like, I don't, as far as I know, there's no way to be sneaky in the water because you're too loud. Shohei! You bitch. Got him. Come on. Let's go. But yeah. Damn it. Basculin ran away. Let me talk to you guys about what's been happening in my college, right? There is one class that seems to be fucking up everybody. It's a pretty hard class and the professor's not very good at his job. So it is intro to microeconomics. And while I personally find it interesting, I certainly wouldn't not have taken the class unless it was mandatory as like an elective, right? So, I'm in the class. There's a lot of students in the class. It's a big class, like 50, 60 students, something like that, right? Here's the problem. The professor's not good at what he does, right? But on top of that, I'm gonna lower it on my end because it's hard for me to think with how loud I have the volume for the game. There you go. So, there are a lot of students and he's not very good at being an instructor. Like people will literally raise their hand up to ask a question and he doesn't call on them. Ever. I've never seen him call on a student, which it seems kind of psychotic to me, but whatever, bro. Not sure what that noise is I keep hearing. That sounds like quick few notes from a flute, but it's cracking me up because it sounds like the noise it will want to make with his flute called Oompa Loompas. Oh, I know I know what you're talking about, and I know what the noise is. Give me 1 second, I'll show you guys what it is. That is so funny that that's what you think it like it reminds you of. That's funny. So the professor sucks. A lot of students feel very helpless because they're like, if I'm being very honest with you guys, there's a lot of students in my class that are just not putting in effort at all. Okay, I can't defend them because they're not trying. Oh my god, isn't it beautiful? This is the coolest Pokemon that they ever made. Damn, this moveset is fly as hell too. Bullet Punch, Iron Head, Arceus, or Close Combat. You really can't ask for much better than this. But let's see what we got. Quick Attack, Aerial Ace, Air Slash. I think Air Slash wouldn't be bad just because... Oh, wait, I'm thinking of Aerial Ace. To have flying type coverage and to be able to not miss. Also, abilities don't exist in this game, so he doesn't have Technician, which would boost weak moves. Technician is such a cool ability. I'm so glad Scizor has an ability that's actually viable. But it does raise my action speed, so it'd be like free damage practically. I'm just gonna leave it how it is. This is this Scizor is viable. I don't even need to do anything. And now let's give it drugs. He's a checklist type teacher? Yes. Yeah, he's not good. Like, he's really not good. But worse than that is that he doesn't call on students even when they are trying to actively get answers to questions. He just ignores them, which is like incredibly ass backwards to me. but whatever, right? So we have a group chat with all the students, or all the ones that we know, like we're able to get a hold of, right? And there were a lot of people complaining about the professor, naturally, but there was also a lot of dodging responsibilities. A lot of like bitching about the professor, but not a lot of like, guys, we should study or let's help each other, anything like productive. Just a lot of bitching. Waffle House, this is the noise that you're talking about, by the way. You use the Azure Flute to call on the Pokemon that are mobility devices. See? So that's the noise you kept hearing. That sounds like the Willy Wonka. It's just so funny. But yeah. No TA for that class. As far as I know, no. But if it is, it's a resource that people are just straight up not using. So, you get my point, right? Like, nobody's fucking doing anything to do better in the class. They're all just bitching at each other. Now, normally, I wouldn't really, this would just be a footnote for me, right? I would share it with you guys and then we fucking move on. But the most, like, egregious shit happened this week. And it's just like, I have flipped sides, bro. Maybe the Confederates were right. Listen to this shit. I have flipped. So, I didn't fuck with this professor either because he's just objectively not a good professor, okay? But new developments have happened where the midterm for his class was this Tuesday, right? So we had a lot of time to study, right? Like I talked about this a little bit on stream where it's like, dude, this class sucks. The professor sucks. I need to study because that's the only way I'm gonna pass. I'm not gonna pass if I show up to the class and take notes and all this, like the shit that you're supposed to do. It's not gonna work. I need to study like outside of college. This is not a class that you can pass without studying on your own, okay? So all of last weekend, and like that's why I didn't stream for a hot minute. All of last weekend I was studying for the midterm for my class. Specifically the class with the shitty professor, right? Oh, that's not good. He's gonna turn around. I'm out of here. I don't care. Yep, he did not get caught. So, and I am rambling a little bit because I am playing the game at the same time, so I am sorry for that, but, you know, I'm going to try and focus while I'm telling the story. So, the midterm was this Tuesday, and it was hard, okay? There is a girl in my class who, she sits next to me every chance that she gets, because I think that she was going to try to cheat on the exam through me, right? Because she kept like sitting next to me over and over and over, and like she's just on her phone, on her laptop, but like not paying attention to the class. And then the day of the exam, she's like, "Oh, don't we have the same class together? We have this guy. How do you feel about the test? Do you feel comfortable with the test? Are you confident that you're gonna pass?" And I'm like, well, I studied, you know, I'm not gonna do well because it's a hard class, but like, I feel like I'll pass at least. And she goes, "Oh, okay." And then I'm sitting in the hallway before the exam, before the midterm that I know she's about to fucking bomb. And she looks at me, she's like, "Oh," she calls my name. She's like, aren't you gonna grab a seat? Come and sit down. And she sits next to me. She makes a very active effort to sit next to me. So when the exam comes, the professor, this is what people didn't know or expect. He had two versions of the exam. One that's exam A on white paper and one that's exam B on blue paper, right? And so he made sure that whoever you were sitting next to had a different exam than you, so you couldn't cheat. right? It's anti-cheat, but in real life. And I was like, bro, you're putting in mad effort to make sure that people don't cheat. It's like he cares more about this than actually putting in effort to teaching. Genuinely, that's genuinely how I feel. But more beyond that, I saw the body language of the girl I'm talking about. When she got handed the test, she looked at it like that shit was in Chinese, right? She looked at it, she was like, I don't know what the fuck any of this is. And so while I'm taking the exam, she is looking at it like she's crazy. I finish up, she looks frustrated as shit. I'm like, ooh, that's a bomb. We still haven't gotten the results back for the exam, but I'm feeling pretty confident that like I did okay, right? I didn't do amazing because nobody got 100. The professor already said that, but I did okay. And the reason I'm telling you guys this is because if you are a college student, a lot of colleges use a website called Canvas. Canvas is where a lot of professors will put up a lot of their homework, assignments, notifications like, hey, the classroom is going to be a different room, or hey, no class, blah, blah, blah. Like it's the hub for college, right? Canvas, not fucking rare or uncommon. The homeworks have been available from the first day of class, which means September 2nd, we've already had access to the homework. Tell me why Tuesday night, 1 hour before 6 homework assignments are due. Who the fuck swung at me? 6 hours, the night before all 6 homeworks are due. Who the fuck is swinging at me? I feel like I'm going insane. Oh, it's a rufflet. Fuck you, little man. Tell me how. The group chat is abuzz going, oh my god, I didn't know that the homework was due tonight. That's unexcusable, bro. It is your responsibility as a college student to fucking get your shit done on time. Like, I don't feel bad for anybody who had a month and a half to complete homework assignments that were available from day 1 of class. That means that you didn't give a fuck. It's impossible for you to not see it. You know what I mean? So here's where shit gets sinister and my opinion changes. Tell me why a bunch of them were like, yo, what if a bunch of us email him saying that Canvas was down, like the website was down for all of us, and that's why we couldn't get the homework done in time. Yes, this website that hundreds of thousands of college students use didn't happen to work for you the night the assignments were due. Coincidentally. Which the even funnier part is, he can see how long you took on each assignment. He can see when you completed and handed in the assignment. He can see how long it took, right? He can see everything. So he can see that you didn't crack open any of the homeworks the entire semester, but oh yeah, bro, I was gonna bang all 6 of them out the day they were due. Okay, buddy. So they are treating the professor as if it is like a parent that is stupid who, like, you know what I'm saying? And for that one moment, I agreed with the professor. I was like, y'all are dumb. Y'all are not taking this shit seriously. Now, maybe there's a bit of bias from my perspective because I am a GI Bill student, right? I went to the Marine Corps. I completed my contract. I stayed out of trouble. So my college is paid for. My tuition is free, right? Well, free as in like I earned it, but regardless, I'm not paying a dime for it. If I were a college student and I was shelling out thousands of dollars for this class, I would probably be going apeshit. I would be like going insane to make sure that I'm getting my money's worth out of the class. Meanwhile, there are students in this class that don't show up but ask in the group chat, yo, is he taking attendance today? Can somebody just fill my name in on the the attendance sheet? You're paying for this fucking class, whether you show up or not. By you not showing up, you are literally throwing money into a fire pit. You're not gonna pass this class if you don't show up. You're sure as fuck super not gonna pass if you're not doing the homework. But the thing that made me the most annoyed is like, y'all really thought if a bunch of you emailed him saying, oh, Canvas is just down. And then on Thursday, apparently people really tried this shit. Because he was like, y'all had the audacity to email me claiming that Canvas was down. One, you had 6 weeks to do the assignment. Waiting until the last minute is a very bad habit to get into. Two, you're gonna tell me that the website that hosts hundreds of thousands of students doing their like college assignments, it just happened to not work with you guys on the day the assignments were due? That's stupid. That is childish. My classmates are children. Granted, like, okay, these are probably a lot of kids that just graduated from high school, don't know how the real world works type shit. But I have very little sympathy for that because it's like, y'all aren't taking this shit seriously, but also you're trying to come up with excuses. You're trying to come up with excuses for why you didn't do the homework. You had 6 weeks to do it, you didn't do it, that's on you. I don't feel like I'm a dick for saying that or siding with the professor who I don't even like. But you can't blame him for this shit. Y'all had all this time to do the assignment, and the day that it's due, y'all go, what if we all email him being like, the shit just isn't working right now? That's insane. I wish I was in your class. For everything you tell me, low-key seems fun. I'll be the young man that always baked but still passes. If you're fucking showing up, if you're putting in the work, like, I don't care if you smoke or not. Like, if you do the work, right, you're good. And I wouldn't say that it's fun, but there is a certain sense of joy in getting that college education. Between 12 hours of hard labor, coming home sweating and covered in, like, grease and butt cheeks from HVAC, bro, let me be a fucking college student. Being a college student is the easiest thing I've done in my life. Adult life, let me clarify. Because what have I done with my adult life? Join the Marine Corps. Work full-time HVAC. College is a fucking breeze. And it blows my mind that you're failing because you're not trying. I was like raising my voice, retelling all this shit to my girlfriend because I'm like, this is the most spoiled and or unaware class that I've ever witnessed. I've had assignments doing like 3 days. I'm going in 6 weeks is like nice. Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. I cram, right? But I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Now here's the kicker. Nobody got 100 on the test, which means it was quote unquote too hard, right? So we have something beautiful in the American education system called the curve, right? The bell curve. If this test was too hard, okay, we are going to, the percentage of questions that the person with the highest grade missed, we are going to increase everybody's grade by that percentage. We don't know what the highest grade in the class was. I can assure you it probably wasn't me. But I know that regardless of the curve, I probably passed. Which means that with the curve, I look like a fucking superstar, right? We don't know how big the curve is though. But here's what was shocking. The professor said that there was a very small handful of students that did excellent. Not 100, but excellent. There were a good amount of students that had an average grade, which I'm assuming is like anywhere from 70 to 80. And then he said there were still a lot of students that even with the bell curve, after the bell curve, didn't even score a 25% out of 100 on the exam. Fellas, the quiz was multiple choice. I could have not studied at all and probably gotten a 25% because it's fucking multiple choice. You have a 1 in 4 chance of getting it right even if you don't know shit. You could drag me off the street years ago and I'd probably get a 25. That is the level of student that I'm surrounded by. After the bell curve, they didn't even get a 25%. Now, the crazy thing is, even with that, you can still pass the class even if you bombed the test, right? Because this test counts as like, this test that we just took is a quarter of your final grade, right? Which is like scary when you put it like that, but you don't need to get 100 to pass. If you do well on all the other shit, the homework, the 2 other exams, you can pass with like a C or a D, right? Here's the part where I was like pissed the fuck off. On Thursday, after class, there were a bunch of students that were like, yo, did he take attendance? Did somebody put my name in for the attendance? Yo, y'all bombed the exam and are still not bothering to show up. Why the fuck are you in this class at all? And my girlfriend said, like, look, a lot of the students that you're with, they sound very privileged. And I was like, initially I disagreed with her, but after seeing how much effort they're putting in and how little they fucking care, I'm inclined to agree with her. She's right. They don't give a fuck. And like, I'm sorry if this is boring to you guys, but it's fucking fascinating to me. How can you pay over $10,000 a semester and not show up to class? Because when you're in the real world, 10 grand is not an insignificant amount of money. 10 grand is like, respectfully, it takes people months to make 10 grand. It takes people, low key, it takes some people years to make 10 grand after their bills, right? So maybe they don't understand the concept of money. Maybe they don't understand this, like, this college shit is serious, but it's kind of pissing me off that instead of taking responsibility and showing up to class or having study sessions, the first thing they do is go, yo, did somebody sign my name in? I didn't show up. Did somebody, like, you know, just fucking sign my name? You're not even trying. And then somebody had the balls after not taking, like, here's another there's just so much audacity in this class, bro. There was somebody who posted in the group chat, they went on Rate My Professor and they gave him a 1-star, and they were like, the deadline for the homework is too tight. It's like 6 fucking weeks, bro. Shut the fuck up. Now, Rate My Professor doesn't verify that shit, but you have literally nobody to blame but yourself for waiting until the last minute and being like, ah, fuck. You know? I'm actually really angry and disappointed because I'm over here taking this shit mad serious and everybody around me is half-ass maxing. It blows my mind. That sounds like not me because I was always on class. You should be in class. If you paid for a college education and you're not showing up to class, you're either so busy that you need to not show up, or you're an idiot. Because you're paying for that class. One way or another, bro. You're paying for that fucking class. You feel me? But yeah, that's the kind of shit that we're dealing with, fellas. Insane, you know? Insane. At least to me, it's insane. Unless I was fighting with God when I was sick. That's another one, right? Like, if you are a college student and you are sick, I think that's a very valid reason to not show up, not just for yourself, but for others. But the crazy thing is that I'm sorry, it just drives me crazy. Fellas, I do have people coming over, so I am gonna cut the stream a little bit short because I got visitors coming in like 20 minutes. So I gotta get ready because I'm stanky. Bats, Fitz, Waffle House, everybody lurking right now. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Next stream will probably be either Sunday or Monday. I do have to study for another midterm, but I'm feeling pretty comfortable with that. Wish me luck. But that'll be it for today. I hope you guys had a good time. We did a little Subula. We fucking did a little bit of progress on Pokemon. If I had to predict, we maybe have like 5, 6, 7 hours of this game left. I want to try to beat this before ZA comes out, so I might have to put in some OT. But alright, have a good night, everybody. Peace!